Hello, everybody. Hi, Femke. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm cold. It's cold here.
Me too. It's raining outside. It's very like autumn-like.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. I love the autumn, but not the cold. I don't
No,
like the not at all. So, good morning. Thank you
yes,
for being here.
no problem. Glad to be here.
We all love your artwork. It is, it is beautiful. And that is why we're here to get to know you a little better.
Yes,
So, I think the first question that I will ask you is where are you from, if you don't mind?
yes. So I am from the Netherlands. So I live in Europe. I was born here, and I also study here. So yeah, that's where I'm from. Simple question.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So, you didn't know your whole life? You lived one there?
Yes, I was. So English is not my native language, but I've like practiced a lot to get a hang of it.
Wow. Okay. Well, you did very well. Thank you.
Thank you.
So when did you start drawing?
So I started drawing when I was very little, but I didn't get to into it professionally till I think I was around the age of 15, I believe. Like around 2018, I started drawing more intensely, like on paper with like a sketchbook and markers and stuff. And then in 2019, I bought my first iPad and I started getting into digital art. And that's when it all started growing. I started my Instagram account, and from there, yeah, we came to here.
Wow, wow. So are you a self-taught artist? Did you teach yourself to
Yes,
draw?
I did.
You
So
did.
yeah, I started teaching myself art from a pretty young age, I would say. Like my mom used to draw when she was younger, so she helped me in the beginning, and then after that, I just like started looking up YouTube videos and started doing some art courses, or just like asking friends for help. And that way, I kind of like became better and started, yeah, drawing more and improving myself.
Do you find it easier to draw on paper or the iPad?
For myself, I think I find it easier to draw on my iPad. This is because I've gotten very used to it, and I like that I can like twitch little things and like size up and down and move things. And on paper, I notice myself sometimes wanting to zoom in with my fingers, or like trying to erase, and it doesn't happen because, of course, I need to do it myself. So yeah, I would say I prefer digital, but it's still nice to sometimes draw on paper as well.
To draw on paper. So where do you get your inspiration?
So most of the time I go to like Instagram or Pinterest to look for inspiration. There I like look at artists that really inspire me, or I look up a certain post or a theme on Pinterest, for example. And from there I start collecting some references to create my new artwork.
So what artists inspire you? Who's your favorite artist?
Oh, there are a few that I can think of right now. Definitely Erika de Goober. Like she has been one of my big inspirations when I was beginning, and since then I've became like friends with her, so that's really cool. Then also Krissa Bach. She's also a very good artist, and she lives in Sweden. I've met her in real life as well, and she makes beautiful art. And she also has a lot of tutorials on Patreon that I follow to get better with my art.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah. There are so many good artists. So, like, I would just say, like, look through my Instagram, look at the people I follow, because there are a lot of great and amazing people in there that you should definitely follow because they're very good and talented.
Yeah, I love that. I do. I love the ring. You know, I'm always like, I love that one, and I want
Yeah,
that one, and
there's so
that.
many good ones.
Yes, there are. There are. There really are. So, what is your favorite subject to draw?
Oh, I guess for the people that are kind of familiar with the diamond paintings that are out of my designs, it has to be mermaids. Like, I draw so many of them. I love them so much. Like, every May, there's this challenge called Mermaid, and there I draw mermaids based on a certain prompt list every year. Like, I create the prompt lists myself for the past few years already. Um, and yeah, I just love drawing them. And otherwise, like, other things magical, like fairies, elves, like, I love it.
So, you like fantasy
Yes,
art? That yeah,
definitely.
that is my favorite. Do you have a favorite? Do you like to draw seasonal things, or just like Christmas and Halloween, or just general?
Yeah, I like to draw some like more themed drawing as well. Like for Christmas, I did like last year and the year before, I believe, I did some special drawings for those. And for Halloween, I drew some like witches and stuff. But this year, I just didn't have any time yet to draw something. But maybe for Christmas, I can.
Yeah, I hope so. My favorite. I love fantasy. I love all of that, and I love a witch and a mermaid. They're my favorite. I do. I love
Yes.
that. Um, let's see. I wrote down some notes here. All right. You are teaching a class, right?
Yes, that's correct. So currently, I am working on my very own drawing course. I'm producing this as we speak. Like this morning, I filmed some videos. So it's going to be a digital course that you can follow, and it includes all the basics from get to knowing the program Procreate till like knowing how to draw proportions or like how to render art and to create full artworks in like your own style, but also like I teach the way I draw stuff, so you can also pick some little things that you like from my style as well.
That that is so cool. Now, will anybody be able to watch it? And is
Yes,
that
you can purchase the course as soon as it's ready, and it's very beginner friendly, so I go over all the basics. But if you're already a bit experienced with art, you can also pick it up and learn from it as well, because I will also go into more like stuff about how to render and how to use shading and that kind of stuff. So, and I would say, like, even if you're only drawing on paper, even though it is a digital course, I think you could still join because a lot of the techniques that I do digitally also apply to traditional art as well.
okay? Now, will that be one class, or will there be several different
It
classes?
will be one course that includes, I believe, 12 modules that are all like tinier classes, I would say. They're max 20 minutes, so everyone can just follow along even if they don't have that much time. So
Mm-hmm.
they can just like pick one class a day or something and then practice with it. Yeah.
That's cool. I like that idea. So, do you know when that will be ready, or just
Yeah, I hope to have it finished by the end of November.
okay?
So right now I'm like very much in production mode, so I'm like halfway, I believe, and then I need to get out some promotion videos, make some marketing and stuff, and then it should hopefully be ready at the end of November, otherwise beginning December or something.
Cool. I'm excited for that. I am
Yes.
excited. So, diamond painting. When did you start licensing your work to diamond painting? How did that happen?
Oh, that happened actually very randomly. Like I remember being just in a random shop, and then I got a message from Carat Art, I believe. That was the first company I licensed at, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to like work together for diamond paintings?" And I was still very new to diamond painting at that point, so I didn't exactly know what it was. So I did some like research of it, and then I was like, "Yes, I want to do this. This looks very fun." So that's how I kind of got into it. And then later on, Moonymate approached me, and since then I have been doing a lot of artworks with them. So that's really exciting, and I hope to produce many more.
Okay, so you're licensed with Unimade and Carat Art. Is that all right now?
Yes, those are the only two at the moment.
Okay. Do you like how your artwork translates to diamond painting? Do you like
Yes, I actually do, because a lot of the times it can be quite difficult because of the tiny details if like it captures the painting. But I feel like especially like Moneymade does really well with like hand rendering. So they do not only just put a filter over it, but they actually hand place the rendering, so it makes sense for the design I drew. So this way the drawings come out way more accurate towards my own drawings, and that's what I really like.
so? Do you work with Unimade on
I don't do the hand rendering myself. She has like a company or a partner or something for that. Like I only give my artworks, and then she does the rest for me.
okay. Now, do you have do you have a shop that people can um hold on. Sorry. I can't I can't talk and type at the same time. Do you have a shop
Yeah.
people can go to? You do. Can you
Mm-hmm.
tell
I
me?
do. It's currently a bit under construction, or at least the website part is, because I had a website before, but I needed to take it down. But I am gonna rebuild it. But for now, I do have my shop ready on an Instagram account. It's called femra.nl. And here I sell like all my art print stickers and my bookmarks, keychains even. They're just like not on the real website yet, but you can order them through my DMs.
Okay. All right. So is that open now? It is open.
Yes, that is already open now. You can order from it. There are still products that are being posted at the moment, but they will all be ready soon. But you can already have a look around in the catalogs and see what I have to offer.
Oh wow, that's exciting. You can bet I'll be doing that today. Again, I've done it before. Okay. Now, do you commission your artwork?
Yes, I also do commissions. I haven't done that very recently, but I am on Vgen. It's basically a commission website that you can like safely ask artists for a commission on. And here I do like portraits, half bodies, but also full body paintings. And I've also done like some book covers in the past. So I do a lot of different kind of commissions.
So, how would somebody how does that process work?
Okay, so basically there are two ways. Or we do it just through like Instagram or email. That's the normal way. Or we do it through Vgen. Basically how it works is that a client comes up to me and asks me like, hey, I want this kind of commission with this kind of character. I have some inspiration for you. And then they come to me, they ask for the price, and I will like calculate how much it costs with what they want, and I will send it over. As soon as we're like agreeing on that, we will do the payment, so that the money is transferred. And after that, I start drawing. So first I make a sketch. After the sketch, I will send it to the client and ask them like, hey, the sketch is ready. Do you like it like this, or do you want some improvements? So in this stage, I can still make some edits to it. so I can like make it perfect for the client as they want it to be. And then after that's approved, I will go on to the line art, and here I will ask for the approval again, and same for the colors. And after that, I start rendering the piece, and then I finish it up and send it to the client.
Wow. Okay. All right. That I wondered. I've always wondered if you did commission. You know,
Yes.
some artists don't. Some do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was wondering about that. Now, you designed a tray, correct? With
Yes.
a time. How did that? How did that happen?
Yeah, so it was kind of a like out of the blue recent idea of like doing a tray. I've never done something like it before, but I was like, hey, I'm up for the challenge and I want to try it. So what I basically did was I drew some like concepts on Procreate, and then I sent them to Stein, and like we talked about it and picked out which ones we liked the most and which colors we would like to use. Then I then I drew the design in Illustrator. It's an Adobe program, and here from I can make a specific file that is used for 3D printing. So I designed it in there, and then I sent it over to Stein, and they were able to like create the whole picture and the whole tray, how it looks right now. So that's really cool.
It it's beautiful.
It is.
It is so pretty. I love the color. The color is
Mm-hmm.
beautiful.
It's very beautiful. Like I have never really seen like a lot of trays that have like such complicated designs, and I think it's really pretty to be able to like create that.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's pretty. I don't have it yet. I will, but very, very pretty. So can you show some of your artwork?
Yes, I have some of my art prints ready.
Okay.
It's a big pile because I have a lot of different ones, and there are some numbers on there, because that was how they were shown in my like art stand when I was in a Comic-Con. But basically, I can show you like some of the pieces that I drew. These are some horizontal ones. I have like some mermaids that I really love. This one came out as a diamond painting very recently, by Mooney Maids. And it's so pretty.
Yeah.
Let's see. This one is also one of my favorite pieces. It's gonna be a diamond painting as well, but it isn't out yet.
Oh, good. She is beautiful. She's gorgeous.
Let me see, because I have like a lot. I can maybe go through them like this a bit. Some Genshin characters I have, like some fan art. What's in here?
Do you like to do fan art?
Yes, I also like to do fan art a lot. So for example, this one is from League of Legends. Those are the characters Xayah, Rakan, and I made like their own outfit designs. And here I have like Jinx from League of Legends, from the Arcane series.
Ooh, she's pretty.
And then like I have some more like mermaids of my Didi series.
That's the one I'm doing, the Diddy of Life.
Oh, she's beautiful.
She is.
And this print is, I think it's the most popular diamond painting like of me out there, the Didi of Dawn.
Diddy is
very popular.
I do want her. I want her really bad.
Yeah, I have all the diamond paintings from Mooney May because she sends them to me, and I have started the Didi of Dawn already. So that's one.
Oh, cool. So, do you like to diamond paint?
Yes, I do. Like, I can show you a bit. I'm not that far because time, and I also need to create the art. But I do have a little start. So it's not that I don't do diamond painting myself, because I'm also part of the community. So right now I've done like the
wow. Oh, she is so beautiful. You're doing a very good job. That
Thank you.
when that painting came out, that was just so popular. I mean, that sold out in the blink of an eye, which you know, as it should.
Yeah.
But so you're diamond painting. Who are some of your favorite artists that you like to diamond paint?
Oh, I have not had any diamond paintings of other artists yet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, basically, because I got so many for myself, and I've not been able to actually like finish one yet. So I haven't, but I have seen some really beautiful pieces on Mooney made from Cat Fedora and Tally Sketch, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Like they also have some beautiful pieces on there that I really like to have someday.
I am doing nightfall for a cat the doors.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I am. So, how long have you been diamond painting?
Um, that's a good question. I think like 4 or 5 years ago, I like stumbled across like a tiny one in the shop, and I like tried to work on that one, but I just didn't like the like subject of it. It was just very boring, so I
Right.
kind of like stopped. And
Yeah.
then when Carat came to me with like their plan to do diamond paintings, I got I actually have it here. Like I got some as well. So I also have this diamond painting that I started working on.
Oh wow, that's
Like
beautiful.
I've only done this corner, but I made something.
That is beautiful. I love that. I don't have any from Carat Art yet because it's a little more expensive on the other seeds and stuff. So I I didn't mind to mini made, but
Mm-hmm.
I love the ones from Carat Art as well.
Yes, they're also very pretty.
I do. So are you doing a commission piece right now? When was the last time?
Right now I'm not doing commission. I can, however, show you the most recent commission I did.
Okay, good. I didn't know if you could show it or not. I didn't know.
I think I can. I think they wouldn't have a problem with it. So let's see. I have made this commission. This was the last one I did. I hope you can see it.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So there are like two characters of the artist that commissioned me, and I like drew them in this kind of scene.
Wow, that is so pretty. That
Thank
is.
you.
So once you commission a piece, that's
That
is that the only piece? That's the only piece, right? You don't. It's not reproduced.
no, the commissions are like for the commission owner only, and then they do have the option to be able to like use it for commercial use. But it of course has like an extra fee, or we do royalties or something. So if they want it for a book cover, for example, we can like think like how do we want to do it? Is the book getting sold, or is it just for personal use?
It's not okay. So, are you working on anything right now?
Right now I've actually finished an artwork this morning because I was doing that one for the course. So I have just finished this piece.
Oh my God, she's so pretty.
Thank you. I really love how she came out. She's very
Oh
nice.
wow. I bet that's a diamond painting someday. I bet
Yeah,
it.
it would be a nice diamond painting, I think.
People gonna go crazy today if it is. I guarantee you. So, what? I don't know how to ask this. Um, how do you get your ideas? Like, what?
Ooh.
What can like? Do you just wake up and say, "Hey, I want to do a mermaid today"? Or do you, yeah,
um, it depends. Like sometimes I'm a little lost. I'm like, I do not know what to draw. but other times I have a very specific idea in mind. So with the mermaids, for example, I organized the mermaid challenge, and then every year we pick like a team. So last year was like rare flowers. So then, oh no, that was the year before. This year was actually like butterflies and moths. And then I like looked up some of them and we created mood boards. And from there, I took like the inspiration of what I wanted to draw with it. So maybe I can show you an example if I have the mood board. I'm not sure if I have the mood board on my iPad, but I do have like a piece from it. So this was the lunar moth. So I kind of took inspiration of how the like moth has these kind of like things at their wings and the colors of it. So that's kind of how I come up with the inspiration. But then other times I am like, I don't know what to draw. I just want to draw a pretty girl, and I just started sketching and then see how it goes. And other times I like look up some references of I have this specific idea with a pose that looks like this, and then from there I go on with the piece.
Have you ever drawn a real person?
Yes, I actually do. Like for commissions I did, but also for like some fan art, because these are Emma Meyer and Evie Templeton, if I'm correct, the ones from Wednesday. So there are characters, but they are like real life people. And then a lot of the times I actually like draw myself. So every time for my birthday, I create a piece that's like a persona of me. Every year it's like some kind of like butterfly queen. That's kind of what I'm known of online in my friend group. Because I just love butterflies. It kind of came as a joke, and then it became this whole thing. But then, like, I'm the butterfly queen now, I guess.
Well, good. I love butterflies after they don't do wings. I'm not these I don't like that. I love butterflies. So if someone came to you and said, "Hey, will you draw me?" Can you do that? Will you do that?
Yes, I can do that. I cannot draw them like completely realistic. Like I will still draw them in my own style, of course. But I can definitely like draw them in my style. So I'm like I cannot do like realism or anything like that's too hard for me. But I am able to cartoonify you. So if that's what you like, I can definitely.
Okay, so that's your style. You don't do flat. Okay.
No.
What I thought. Yeah. Um. So out of witches and mermaids and all the fantasy characters, what's your favorite to draw? Mermaids?
I think mermaids. It's also maybe a bit because of the tail. Like the thing is, when I'm drawing mermaids, I can create like way more flowy characters in a way, because you're not like struggling with legs basically. So I can make like more interesting poses and make them float in the air or in the sea or whatever. So I have a better like variety of what I can do with a character. While when I need to draw legs, I actually need to make sure that they bend the correct way and stuff.
Right. So how do you start a piece? Do you start with a particular thing, say the tail, or do you
most of the time when I start drawing, I will start with drawing like the head of the character, and then kind of the line of action it's called. It's basically a line that shows the direction of the body. So a lot of the times I start with that. And then I sketch from there. So I will like create the like body around it, and then the tail can swoop around. So that's kind of how I start out. But mainly I start with the face, just because it's the focal point, and I want to like make sure I get that down first.
Okay. So How do you come up with the color theme?
Ooh.
Yeah. I've
That's
always wondered how an artist does that. Like, how do they know what color to make that piece?
yeah, that's kind of a difficult one because like a lot of the times I just play around with it, to be honest. But a lot of people have like difficulties with getting the correct colors to pick. So I kind of do it subconsciously. But what really works are complementary colors. So for example, like a blue and an orange are complementary colors, like they're on opposite sides of the color wheel. And that's why they create like a good contrast. So if you use them together in a piece, it will make sure the other color pops out. Let me pick one of these as an example. I think this one also shows it quite clear. Like I use a lot of browns and orange, also warm colors for this piece. But then the top I make blue on purpose because if I just like leave it out and I make it orange, everything looks like kind of orangey brown and it just becomes very boring, I would say. And when I add like that contrast, it will like pop out, and that's why the orange that's around the blue will also pop out more as orange instead of it just being one color.
Okay.
So I think that's a really good like thing to keep in mind is to keep contrast in your colors.
So the skeleton, where did the idea come from? How do you?
Oh, this was from a mermaid collection a few years ago. It was my camera. It was I think we had like biomes. It was mermaid biomes, I believe, and this biome was called Lost World. So it was kind of in my head. I like saw desert like, so I created a mood board around it that had like a more desert feeling. So there are like skeletons that are left behind, like the world is kind of like lost. This is like nobody is here anymore. So that's kind of how I came to the idea of like creating like the skeleton vibe and then her being in the desert. And for this mermaid collection, I also like made no sense basically with where the mermaids are because of course she cannot just be laying in the desert, she will like die. So I kind of like made them all like not in the place they're supposed to be. Like these are some other pieces of that same series. Like this one is in a tree, and then here she's like on a waterfall.
I love her.
Each of these pieces I made like the hair go into the background, so here it kind of becomes a tree. Here's like a big bush, and here it becomes the sand. So that was kind of like a fun idea that was behind the whole series that I like implemented.
That I could never do. I could never do that. I'm not creative at all. Had you and when? What age? What age did you begin?
I'm now 22, so I think let me see, 2019. I'm not good with like calculating in my head, but that's like 6 years ago. So I was like 16. Is that correct? Yeah, around 16, I believe that I started like creating digital art and like became professional in it, or at least I started on Instagram and then later on I became more professional.
How do you know what to name them?
I think that's difficult. Like sometimes I have no clue what to name them and I will just call this one, for example, I called Glowing Lilies or something because it has lilies and it glows. So simple as that. And sometimes I have like a great thought about it, or it was like the theme of like the mermaid piece I created.
Oh Lord, I lost my question. Oh, I know. Do you ever go out in the world, say, and just draw? Just sit down and start drawing?
Yeah. Most of the times, of course, I draw in my own room. But also when I'm like on the train, for example, sometimes I like to draw, and if I have time, I like to go outside. Although it can be a bit hard to draw digital because of your screen, and then there's sun coming onto it and you have glare.
Right.
But I've also been able to do some like drawings on paper outside. For example, a few months ago I had this thing from school. It was called Drawing Abroad, and then we went out into the world with a sketch pad, and we like started drawing the buildings around us. So that was very fun. So I do not only like draw like characters, I also like to draw some like buildings and architecture, but I just don't do it as much, and not as much digital, I would say.
Right. So you is that your favorite thing to draw, like out in the world, like buildings and architecture, or do you like
Yes.
landscape?
If I go out into the world, I do more architecture, also because I am an architecture student after all. So
Right.
I'm not only like doing characters, but I'm also very interested in buildings. Um,
That's cool. Can you tell us about that? When did that start? That your interest in architecture?
Ooh, I think from a very young age, I was like in like games like Minecraft. I was very much interested in building, and then I got into Sims, and I was like, "Wow, this is fun! I want to design buildings." So from the age of 15, I was like pretty sure that I wanted to become an architect. Um, and from there, I did like my bachelor, and right now I'm doing my master's in architecture.
Right. So how long do you have left?
So I'm doing my master a bit slower than it's supposed to go, just so I have some more time for my art. So I have another 2 years left, if I'm correct, 2.5, something like that.
Okay. Um, can you have you drawn any architecture styles that you can show us, or do you have?
Let me check. I do have some architecture. I'm not sure if I have it on my iPad or if I have it as like files.
I'd like to
Here I have like I made like a vision image for my like school project of what I'm like currently having as vision. So this kind of things, and then um,
wow.
if I look at like older school projects, this was a project I designed. We designed like a school. We needed to like redesign it. So these kind of sketches I also do. And then, ooh, if I can find that, let me check. Maybe it's in here. I do have like a whole folder of like my own art. I'm just not sure if there's like architecture in that as well.
I love building. I love architecture. We'll go when we travel. I find myself just staring at like the deal, especially the unique shape styles. I like buildings that had a unique style to them.
Yes.
Just not just a plain building type thing. I don't know what I'm
I,
trying to say.
I did find my sketchbook that I took on that trip. There's not a lot of it in there, but there were some like small pieces that we needed to make in a specific time.
Oh wow!
Like these were like blind drawings, so you basically cannot look at your paper or pick up your pencil. And I think those were it. Like I do have a very beautiful architectural drawing, but it is all the way over there.
Okay, that is beautiful. Well, if you want to get it, you can. If you don't, that's
Yes, I could try to get it. Wait, just a sec.
we'd love to see.
because I do have this very big folder of
Oh, wow.
school assignments.
Oh, wow.
Because last period I took a drawing course that got into design.
Drawing course.
Open it. Yes. Here we have some cool ones.
I like that portfolio.
Okay. This one has a lot of great buildings on them. Like these were all like live drawings on location, and then I colored them in later.
Oh, wow. That is very pretty.
Thank you. And then if I'm correct, and it's hopefully in here, it could be that it's still at school. I'm not sure if I have this particular drawing.
I found it cool that you're an architecture major. I do.
Thank you. And like this is not architecture, but I also drew this.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. See, I like unique stuff like that. I do.
Thank you.
So, where did your love for architecture come from? Like, how old were you when you started to?
Yeah, I think that was from like the Sims area. From there, like I was like, it wasn't that I was that much interested in the architecture around me as much. Like at the age of 15, I was mainly like, oh, I like the designing part of it. And
Right.
then when I got a little bit older, I started like liking how other buildings are looking and like touching them. So like if there's like a pretty wall, I will like feel it. It's kind of strange, but every architecture student does that. So yeah, it kind of developed over the years, and then I got more interested in like how buildings look.
So, do you like to travel?
Yeah, I travel like one time a year in the summer mainly.
Mhm.
I've traveled some more. So for now, I've only been in Europe. But I've seen like some beautiful buildings. I've been to the Sagrada Familia, what's like a very famous church in Barcelona that they're still like building, and it's being built for like 126 years already or something.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
I've been to some cool buildings already.
that's awesome. So, what kind of thing do you like to do for your pastime? Do you do other
Yes.
artistic things?
Actually, I have way too many hobbies. So I also like to game in my free time. I like to read. I'm writing a book. That's like a little side project that sometimes sometimes I'm working on it, but hopefully one day I will have my own book as well. Then
Oh,
then I'm also like, you maybe not like expect that to be behind an artist, but I'm also like a big party animal. Like I love to dance and also like go to clubs and such. So I'm like, I love staying at home and drawing and cozy, but I also love to party and to go out with friends. So I have like
awesome.
a lot of like every good like
Oh,
it's
that's
the best of both worlds, I would say.
Oh, that's so cool. So when your book, I did not know you were writing a book.
Yes.
Where did that inspiration come from?
Ooh, I think a lot of it comes from the books I'm reading myself, but also just from like character art. So I've seen like artists having their own OCs, and I do as well. And I wanted to like create a story around them. So that's how I kind of like came up with the idea, and that's how I'm like inspired, is to like draw my characters and then like make the world around them.
Much. So will it be a novel or a short story or
It will become a novel, like a YA fantasy. I'm thinking of.
uh,
So,
not either? I love that. So will you design the artwork, the cover, and
of
all that?
course,
Of
of
course,
course, I will.
that was the dumb question right there. So you like to? How long had you been training? Like you like the Sims and you like Minecraft. What other games do you like? And do your gaming, did that play into your artwork at all? I don't know how to ethnically
Ooh,
that. Do you get your inspiration from gaming like sometimes or no?
I think yes, kinda.
Yeah.
Um, like I kind of take inspiration from everything that happens in my life. So from each thing
Mm-hmm.
I do, I kind of like take things, um, and that together in my head meshes up and creates art. I guess.
Right. So do you like to read? Who are some of your favorite authors?
Ooh, let me see. I have my bookshelf over here.
Oh.
I love Holly Black with the Cruel Prince series. Like, I really
Mm-hmm.
like to read this one. I also like Sarah J. Maas. I'm like reading her Akatar series at the moment.
Yeah.
And recently I read, I don't know who it's from. It's the Wings of Starlight book by Alison Saft.
I've not read that.
It's a novel on Queen Clarion. She's from the Tinkerbell universe of Disney,
Uh-huh.
and it's a very beautiful story about like her past before all the events happen with Tinkerbell.
I did not know that. I have to read that.
It's very good. I really liked it.
Oh wow. If you don't know, will you send me the name of that book in chat? That way I can look it up. That's cool. I love that. So do you like things what's your favorite genre? Like do you like fantasy like witches and Harry
Yeah,
Potter like that?
I love to read like the fantasy stuff, like the fantasy romance. I'm really into. I don't read as much like or at all. I don't reach like non-fiction, I believe. Like I'll read like fantasy stuff and things that are nice and stories. Or I read like educational art books or like architectural books, but mainly the fantasy stuff.
So, do you do like cross stitch or any other kind of artistic hobby? Um,
I do. Wait, what is it called? The one with the needles, the two big needles.
uh, crochet,
Knitting. Knitting.
knitting. Okay.
I do sometimes. Like this is once in a blue moon. I pick up my knitting needles and I like knit. I'm not good at it. I try, but it's
Wow.
sometimes fun to do. Or like I make bracelets with like tiny beads, and then I kind of like wave them, weave. So I do like a lot of other creative things, but time management is a thing, and I don't have time for anything. So I do it all at once, and then I can't.
There's not enough hours in the day, and I
Nope.
find that more and more. And since I became a YouTube creator, it's a lot of work. It's a
Yeah,
lot,
definitely.
but
Especially to combine it with like my study and everything, it
yeah.
can be quite a lot.
And I'm sure I don't know how you do it. How you do it at all. Are you working on a commission piece right now? Did I ask you that? Did I?
Yeah, you asked, but I'm not working at a commission
Sorry.
piece right now. Also, just because I'm working on that course while I
Right.
have my uni deadlines, and I'm creating like the diamond painting tray designs for stying. Um, so I'm doing like a lot of the same, like at the same time.
So we're doing this diamond painting event for your artwork. What do you think of that? Do you like it? Do you like to do events for diamond paintings? Look, I know you're very busy and stuff.
Yes. Yes. So I definitely like doing those, especially if they're like of my own designs because they feel a bit more special, I would say.
Yes. So, this event, you're very different with Artemis, as I am. We're very
Yes.
different. So, how did this event come about? Did she just say, "Hey, I want to do your artwork"? Then, do you like that? Do you like when your art you just good? I'm glad. So, I know sometimes an artist will not license their art for artwork.
Mm-hmm.
For done painting is on it. So
Yeah, I basically like to license everything as long as it's not like a draw design or style that I did from someone else because I don't want to like take someone else's character and like give it
right.
away to someone. So
Yeah.
I have to make sure that it's no fan art and it can't be like art from other artists or like the characters of another artist. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
so yeah.
Good. So do you draw animals at all? Do you like pets?
Yeah, sometimes I do draw some animals. I don't do it as often. I have like a drawing of a cat somewhere and in like it's in this piece I did draw a lot of animals, so I have like a fox and a
I love,
bunny, a snail, a hedgehog, I believe. Some
I love that piece. I love the it's autumn, it's fall, and it's so peaceful.
yes.
Just
And
sitting.
this one was like created for diamond painting especially, so I wanted to make sure that I got like many cute like little details in to make it more special.
So that was my next question. Do you draw artwork just for diamond painting, specifically for diamond painting?
Yeah, I did two
Oh,
pieces specifically for diamond paintings. I did those for Moonimate. So the Sugar Plum Fairy is especially created for Moonimate, as well as the like Autumn Forest. I forgot the name that we gave it, but
mm-hmm.
basically, I talked with Mooney about what kind of team we wanted and what we want to be in there. So these are like they have some thought behind them. Mooney Made was like included in the creative process.
So you worked with Unionite a lot. You worked with him a lot. Well,
Yes.
how did that happen? How did
Um,
how did
yeah,
that happen?
Mooney like approached me like, "Hey, do you want to do diamond paintings?" And then I was like, "Yes." And then we kind of like I started off as her first artist, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's very special that I was like the person that could help her start up her diamond painting licenses.
Right.
So yeah, and from there we have been working a lot together. Like I have talked with her about like some ideas, like what could we do. I even made some washi tape with her. Um, so yeah, and like hopefully I can create more cool things in the future.
Okay. Is there anything that you don't want your artwork on? And is there anything that you don't like, you know, I don't know how, but is there anything you will not do? And as far as,
Yeah, I would say I do not do like not safe for work stuff or furries, just because I don't like feel comfortable drawing those.
right,
So I would say those are the things that are kind of off limit, but for the rest, I like do a lot. I'm not much into like tech stuff, I would say, so I'm not like I'm not gonna draw cars. But
okay,
for the rest, like I am pretty like versatile with what I can draw.
yeah, okay. Well, so, sorry, not dog. Okay. He looked, I thought he looked. None. I'm sorry. Not
No problem.
right. 10 days, 1 minute. Um, well, this has been very, I loved it. It's very educational, and you got a lot of fans. I hope you know that in the diamond painting community. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
love your
I was
diamond
kind of
painting.
shocked.
I love it. So, one last question. How many diamond paintings have you completed? Or I know you're very strict for time, so
Um, I would say like completed like as done myself none, but as like designed. I think Mooney Maid has um they're gonna be at least like 20, I think, or like with the ones that are not released yet. I think they're gonna be even more. And then at Carat, I also have a few. So
okay.
I would say there are at least like at the moment at least like 20 diamond paintings of my designs like flying somewhere.
That's amazing. Okay, I will ask you this before we go. Like, I'm doing Deity of Life, and that has every shade of green in the world.
Yes.
So, did you know you wanted it to be that color, or did you draw it, and then how did you decide the color?
So for that diamond painting series, or like the mermaid series actually, we kind of used inspiration from different crystals. So
Mm-hmm.
the Deity of Dawn was based on an opal, so it had more of like the rainbow colors, while the Deity of Life was inspired on the jade, and the jade is green, so I wanted to like make sure to include the green hue. And then Life also inspired like plants and stuff, so I
Right.
decided that that one is more green. And then like the Deity of Balance is more blue because it's inspired on the aquamarine stone, and the
Mm-hmm.
deity of Forgotten is based on amethyst, and the deity of Sunset was not mainly based on the crystal, but it like took a more like orange color.
Right. Yeah. So the event you designed that tray. So my question is, did you know what you wanted to do to that tray, or did you just
Um, yeah. So I of course like I told before I love butterflies, and I was thinking of like what would be a great trait that represents me as an artist. So
right?
that's how I kind of came up with the idea of butterflies. Um, so yeah, that's how I came to the design.
I said, well, it's beautiful. It is. It really is, and the color, like I said, it's beautiful.
Yes,
So
I love the purple.
will you be participating in this event, or are you just too busy to?
I will definitely like be looking around like every day. I'm like snooping in the group to see if there are like new process of people. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely like involved. I'm not sure if I will participate myself because I need to finish up the course this month.
Right.
As well, and I have like uni work to like finish up. So
Yeah.
we will see, but definitely like I am there, so I will be looking at all the pieces that were created for this event.
Well, I know I love it. I can't wait for it to start. Although I started early, yeah, I couldn't help it. It's so pretty. Well, I want to thank you for doing this today. I know you're very busy, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. But is there anything you'd like to say, or anything? I mean, I just talk and talk and talk, and you know,
Yeah,
it's
I would definitely like
okay.
thank everyone that's part of like the diamond painting community and that's part of like my fans, because to be honest I couldn't believe when I heard like you have many fans, there's an event about you. I was kind of like shocked, like me, like people
Yeah.
are interested in me and my art, huh? So I was very surprised and I'm very thankful for it. Like, I love watching all the like unboxing videos. I think I've seen every video on YouTube that unboxes my diamond paintings, if I'm
Really?
correct. Like, I love seeing like how people like look at them and appreciate how they look. So I'm definitely like very much snooping around to what all of you have been doing. So yeah, thank you for all the support and good luck with the event.
Well, thank you. I will be doing a video. It's not really an unboxing, but I'm gonna show your done painting and the colors and the artwork because I want to show the piece that I'm doing. So,
Yes.
the one I can send you a link to that when I'm finished with it and to see it. But we love you. We love your artwork. So thank you for what you do for us. It's beautiful. It is.
Thank you.
I found your artwork. It brings me happiness and joy and peace. And I love it. So thank you for what you do, and thank you for being here today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome, and you're welcome anytime on the channel. So,
Yes.
is there anything you want to say or show, or you thought Artemis or I would let that? So,
Yeah, I think that was all for it, and I'm very glad I got to share all this information about me so you could get to know me a bit more. So
well,
thank you.
I'm happy to do it. It was an honor, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous. Just
You don't have to be.
I thought, what if she doesn't like me, or what if I ask something and she doesn't like that question?
I'm just a normal human. I don't bite.
You are, that's true. You're very, very kind.
Thank you.
And that's what I said from the very first message that I sent you, that you're very kind. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, guys, I want to tell all of you to go check out Gentle Blur on Unimade, on Carat Art. It is out right now. It is available, and there's a lot of things to choose from. And it's very beautiful. I hope you join the event, and all the information will be linked below. And as always, I want to tell everyone to love yourself, to love others, and to let others love you. And no matter what you're going through in life, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm living through, and I really am. And on that note, I will let you guys go. Cynthia, do you want to say anything before we head out?
Bye. Thank you so much.
All right. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video on my next live. Bye.
Bye.